Hello, it's Mr. KV, and we're back for our third question. I know it says number 6 here, but ignore the numbers. They are just sort of copied and pasted questions selected from our Math League's textbook. And we are working on a pre-quiz here in 8th grade math. Our topic is linear equations and relations. Our learning target on this particular page says, I can represent linear relations numerically, graphically, and algebraically. Lots of big L-Y words there. Adverbs. Okay, so be quiet, English teacher. It's math teacher time. So we've got a parking lot charges a flat rate of $3. Okay, a flat rate of $3, okay, and $2 for each hour or part of an hour of parking. So there are some questions about this flat rate. Mr. KV, what does a flat rate mean? What is meant by this? Well, a flat rate of $3 means that you are going to pay $3 just for parking in this lot, just to start. Before any time has gone by at all. As soon as you drive your car into the lot, you are going to pay $3 for sure. And then you can add $2 for each hour or part of an hour of parking. And this part of an hour means that even if you're only there for 45 minutes, you're still paying that $2. If you're there for an hour and 15 minutes, you're going to pay $4 because you've been there a whole hour and part of a second hour. So that's what that all means right there. Okay, so create a table of values for the first 8 hours of parking. No problemo. So again, keep in mind, and maybe I'll move this guy here. Let's do some moving around. Move this guy here, and I'm going to actually go back and copy this yet again. Because I find it helpful. It may come in handy again. I just can kind of see that coming. So keep in mind our X is the input, Y is the output. So X is going to go in this left-hand column, Y in the right-hand column. And I'm using that language because I can see here in B we're going to be doing some graphing. So it's going to be important to keep track of which column is which. So you always want to set up X as the input, Y as the output. All right, so we've got hours. I see hours and I see dollars. So over here, now I can't really write. I might have to scrap this table. Let's see how well this works here. Hours. Let's see. If the font is too large here, it might actually work. So I'm going to say H for hours. And I'm going to say, whoops, that was my brain just running ahead there. D for dollars, which again, effectively X and Y. So 1 hour goes by. How many dollars? I wish I could ask this, but I can't see anyone right now because I'm by myself. So dollars after 1 hour is $5. After 2 hours, now keep in mind that flat rate of $3 does not change. Once that $3 is paid, we're only adding $2 for every hour after that. So we've got $7. 3 hours is $9. 4 hours is $11. 5 hours is $13. 6 hours is $15. Whoopsie. The fonts are actually fitting remarkably well, even though I copied and pasted this table from Google Docs. It's kind of working. Okay, and 8 hours is $19. Okay, alrighty. So there we have our table of values. I've done that. Do I need to draw a line from here to there? No, you get it. There's my table of values. Maybe I will. I don't know. It gets messy. All right, graph the linear relation. So now we're going to make a graph of this. Okay, so keep in mind Y. We're going to set up Y as, let's see here. Which color should I use? Y is going to be the output. So we normally are going to set up Y as the first thing we write down in the equation. So in this case, it's D. Hope that is making sense for people. So dollars equals, let's think about this here. Dollars is going to be $2, 2 per hour, plus, what was the flat rate at the beginning? 3. And that this 3 is not going to change. It's just constant. All right, so, and I should have made that more clear. This is my linear. Oh my goodness, I am not reading the question very, very carefully. Well, I guess I needed to come up with the equation. I was mad at myself because I made an equation and I didn't graph the linear relation, but you know what? That might come in handy. So what I'm going to do is just get rid of problem B. What? Don't talk to me, Siri. And let's just leave that there for the time being. That's our equation, and we need to be graphing right now. We need to be doing some graphing. So we're going to use these x and y values. I'm going to treat this as x and this as y. So let's make a graph.
I didn't get that.
No, Siri.
Could you try again?
Oh my, go away. Be quiet.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Oh man. Okay, so I'm making x values here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? I'm going to undo that. I'll show you why here in a moment. Let's just go every line. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we can put 9, 10, but our x values only go as far as 8. Okay, so this is hours right here. Hours. That is painful writing by hand. Okay. All right. And here we have 2, 3. These are dollars, right? In the y-axis. I lost track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is so much easier on IXL. 11, 12. All right. And that might be as far as I can go for now. Can we squeeze one more in there? Sure, why not? Okay. All right. Okay. So this is, I'm going to use the typing tool this time. Dollars. And I can even, look at that. Make it nice and neat. So, dollars, this is D. And hours, let's get rid of, I know I'm being a stickler here, but this just feels messy now. Let's go hours. Hours, whoops, is H. Okay. All right, so let's start doing some graphing. This part is fun because I think probably, I mean, when we're talking about positive values, most of you can probably handle this. So 1, this is X. Maybe I'll just, no, I won't bother writing that. I think most of you are probably at a place, maybe I'll just remind everyone, this is the x-axis right here. I won't write it down, but this is the x-axis. This is the y-axis right here. Okay, now the first coordinate or ordered pair is 1, 5. So we're going 1 on the x-axis and 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I have nothing to draw with. Okay, I need to be able to make a fat circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I not make it darker than that? That's weird. Okay, sorry, technical difficulties here. Oh, marker, let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is so painful, but there you go. 1, 5, 2, 7. I promise the rest will go faster here. 2, 7. 3, 9. Can you see the straight line forming? 4, 11. 5, 13. And that's as far as I can make it. So if I tried, should I try to draw a straight line? Here, you know what? I'll try, and if it's really terrible, I'm just going to delete it and you can imagine it. But well, this is not too bad. That's my line. Okay, Yeah, I'm kind of proud of that. So I did B, graph the linear relation. And now I feel like that is really messy. So I'm just going to have to... So that's my table of values down here. You know that. And this is my graph. Okay, letter C, use the graph to approximate how much it would cost to park for 4 hours. Well, why do we need to approximate? I mean, we've already got how much it would cost to park for 4 hours. Okay, sure. All right. 2, 3, 4 hours is going... Oh, I see what they're doing. Nope, I don't. Because we know exactly it's $11. But all right, I'll go along with it. Use the graph. So we've already got it in our table of values right here. But $11 using the graph. Approximately how long could you park if you had $15? Well, that's interesting. So I have not labeled these ticks. That would be really painful to label each one of these lines, but maybe I'll label a couple of them. So we've basically got here 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's all I will label right now. You can figure out the rest. So their question now, okay, to see $15, we're going to have to make this a little smaller here. Oh, and now that moves. That's annoying. Where was that? Can just Control Z that. Okay. Oh. Sorry, folks. I'm going to get rid of this. So that's just confusing when I change the shape. Okay, apparently I can't delete that. I can do it this way. All right, and okay, I got a little smaller. So the question is asking, using the graphic, approximately how long could you park if you had $15? Well, this is, see, I deleted it, but this is $13 right here, and I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. So 6 hours would be 15. That wasn't too hard. And we actually see it right here in the table of values. So again, they're asking us to use the graph, but I don't know. We already have the figures here. What equation models this situation? Ah, I knew it. See, I didn't even look ahead, but I had a feeling this equation would come in handy. So dollars is going to equal 2 times the number of hours. So 2 is going to equal dollars per hour plus that flat rate of 3 at the beginning. And there is my solution for the third problem.